I've never felt anything quite right, and my sight is no different than smell, and I can't tell you what will collide with what. I've never felt anything quite right because while my friends talked about love, I felt only orange when I was with you because Thursdays were blue, a bright ringing F note, and Fridays were B flat, and every even number was either black, green, or a blank sheet. And when I heard your voice, it was red and purple mixed into the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen. Your voice was definitely in a G major key, except when you were mad, then it was D sharp, and our conversations were symphonies. Harpstrings pulled out delicately, colors dancing elegantly, tell it to me eloquently. Everything you said to me was a melody. It was dangerous because every song in band class is in a G major key. You're gone, but I can't seem to move on because as a synesthete, these pieces of you keep coming back to me. You're all piano keys and crescendo, saxophone reeds, diminuendos, melodies and allegro, and you're speaking in different keys. The green of your eyes were trumpets while I press down ivory, so you can't expect me to transcribe as we go. When you're going allegretto, a 10/8 waltz, I'm stepping on your toes, and I tried to learn your language. But poetry and music are two very different forms of communication, so metaphors and metonymies, alliteration and apostrophes, onomatopoeias, similes all betray me. When putting you into my poetry, you were a melody that I could never get the rhythms right to. Being a synesthete was never easy for me. Even this poem is in a G major key. You can sing along if you want to. Thank you. Past and I are best friends. He likes to keep me up at night, sits in my head, provides most of the conversation. I never have to be alone. Me and Past are pretty much inseparable. People see us as pretty much the same person now, and we are referred to as each other. Past doesn't mind. He likes to keep a firm hand on my shoulder, reminding me that he's always there, likes to stiffen his grasp every once in a while, testing his strength. His long fingers seem to overlap while gripping my arm. I can't tell if he's trying to hold me back or keep me from moving forward. Past doesn't want to change. Doesn't like the thought of being buried under more of himself, likes the simple idea of me never moving on. I've been told that having Past with me at all times is unhealthy. They tell me I should try to let him go, but they don't understand. He's the one holding on to me. He needs me, I tell him. I'm not just going to leave him when he needs me. Also, me and Past have been through a lot together. Past knows things that no one else will ever understand. Past is the one who knows what I'm really crying about, and Past is the one who I can talk to about the good times because he was there through it all. My friends weren't. No one knows me like Past does. No one gets me like Past does. Me and Past, we go way back. So when they tell me I should try to forget our relationship, Past gets mad and I get scared, so I defend him, hoping to calm his anger enough so he won't visit me at night. So he won't decide to sleep over and talk so loud I won't be able to sleep, or maybe he'll sing me lullabies with my eyes closed and then get bored later and decide to visit my dreams. For someone who doesn't want to change, he seems to switch things up every once in a while, keeps things new. Variety can be good, right? Like some days he'll keep me in bed, curl up under my covers, ignore my teachers, ignore my friends, yell at my mom, and keep me pretty much alone. I think he likes me all to himself. Past is me, and I am Past. Sometimes I'll get mad at him, tell him I need some space, just enough to at least be with Present for a little while, but Present and Past don't like each other very much, so when they fight, I threaten to hang out with Future, maybe get a job interview, fill out a college application. That's when Past says he's sorry. Takes me back into his arms, pushes their hair out of my face, and whispers in my ear, "Remember?" And I sink back into him as he wipes my tears and hands me a Kleenex box. Nods his head sympathetically, knowingly, smug, written clear on his face. I let him remind me. Past is me, and I am Past. Thank you.